YouTube, what's up? What it do? Anthony the Animal Bright, and I'm back again with another video. This is a video that actually is about me, but it's about all of you out there as well. For those of you out there that think you've got some true homeboy, somebody that's really gonna be there for you when it's all said and done, well, this is a story I want you guys to listen to. I got out of prison in 2005, and well, let me back up. I got a homeboy. Well, I got a friend. His name's Reek, and I'm gonna go ahead and say his name because I'm sure he wouldn't mind me telling you his name. So his name's Reek, and he was on drugs real bad. And from time to time, I would allow this man to sleep on my couch, weeks at a time. And this was when he was at a point in his life to where he was scrambling, he was searching, trying to find himself. Had a real bad addiction on drugs. Drugs had him real bad. And like I said, I allowed him to sleep on my couch. So anyway, I wound up going to prison, and whole time I was in there, all of my so-called homeboys and friends, no letters, no money, no nada, no food, not a phone call, not a letter. Now I know a lot of you guys out there are gonna be watching this, and like I said, if I mess with you, you know I mess with you. You know how I feel about you. I don't even have to mention any names, so I'm not even gonna do that, go that route. But jumping back off into the story. So I've got a real personal dear friend to me. He overseen my stuff when I was in prison, and he came to see me once a month. He brought my son to see me once a month, and he also would send me $50 a month. So anyway, I'm sitting in my cell one day, and they call mail call, and I get a money order. Now keep in mind, my friend was sending me $50 a month. On this particular day, the money order was like $55.79. So I'm like, man, that's a little strange because I only get either 50, 100, 150, up above, another 55, something like that. Random, squirrely looking numbers is what I had. So he came to see me that weekend, and he said, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, I ran into Reek. And Reek always asking about you. Every time I see Reek's like, man, how my boy doing, man? Send him this, tell him that I love him, man. I ain't got much. Anyway, Reek was on drugs real bad, y'all. And when Reek was practically homeless and running the streets, I allowed him to sleep on my couch, whenever he needed a place to stay. So on this particular day, he runs into my friend, and the little money that he had, you knew where he was going with that money. He thought enough about me to give me what he had left that was in his pocket, which was $5 and some change. And he told him, he said, man, send this to him. I ain't got much. You know my situation. Let me get it. So boom, here I am, mail call. Get my mail, look at it, $55. I'm like, man, this is crazy. But he winds up coming to see me, say, hey, ran into Reek. Reek told me to tell you that he loved you. This is what he sent. $5 and some change, man. And I was like, man, that's strong, that's solid, that's real friendship. He didn't even have to do that for me, but he did. That actually choked me up. I sat in my cell and I just looked at the little money order and the little letter, that had $55 stamped on it at 70-something cents. Anyway, 2005, I wound up getting out. Guess who I run into at the bank? Reek. He done cleaned himself up. He's done with drugs. He has a good 9-to-5 job. He's making a lot of money. So I run off into Reek at the bank, and he see me. We hug each other, do a little talking. And he said, man, what you finna go do? Let me have your phone number where I can call you. I said, man, I ain't got no phone. I'm actually getting ready to go buy a phone right now. He finna take me to go get a phone. He's like, oh, okay. Well, here go my number, man. He's like, hold on, wait before you leave. I need to run back off into the bank. I forgot something. So this man goes off into the bank, y'all, comes back, and he has some money, and he folds it up. And the way that he had the money folded up to me, I didn't even look at it, and I'll show you how he had it folded up. I didn't even look at the money, but he had the money He was like, man, put this off into your pocket. And man, when you get your phone, holler at me. So this is how he gave me the money. And keep in mind, I didn't even look at it. What I did was, I just took it in a little corner piece of my pocket. I just shoved it down off of my pocket and didn't think nothing of it. Anyway, I go to the Radio Shack at the time. This is before Radio Shack went underwater and went bankrupt or whatever happened to them. Back then, the two-way flip phones was out, so I was gonna get me a church phone. So I go off into the store, give them my ID. Comes up to be like $170 something. Now I only have $150 to my name at the time because my homeboy, like I said, he gave me $150. So they rung it up and it was like $179, $180. I was like, dang, I don't have enough money. Let me go out here to the car and ask the old man to give me $50 more where I can go get this cell phone. So as soon as I get to the door and almost all the way out the door, I realized that Rick had gave me $50. So he had gave me some money. I'm sorry, I didn't even know how much money that he had. So I went off into my pocket and opened up the money, and the man had gave me 5 $100 bills, y'all. 5 $100 bills. And I was like, dang, man, that was something. So anyway, I wound up paying for the phone bill, and seeing Rick probably about, 6 or 7 months later after that. And keep in mind, I just got out of prison, so I'm not really doing anything. I'm selling shoes, I'm selling purses, and I started selling CDs. So Rick, I'm living with my mom at the time, so Rick comes down to my mom's house right before Christmas, and now I'm selling purses and shoes. He was like, hey man, I heard you selling purses and shoes. I want to buy 2 purses and a pair of shoes. He was like, man, what you want for this? So I was like, man, give me $150. He was like, man, you sure? That seemed like a lot of money. That don't seem like enough money for all this stuff. I said, man, give me $150 and get out of here. Once again, he do the same thing. Fold the money up, give it to me. I don't think nothing of it, stick it in my pocket, and boom, the transaction is done. Okay, so a day later, a couple of days later, I don't remember exactly the time frame, but I go off into my pocket, doing laundry. Once again, this man gives me $100 bills. I think it was either $300, $400. I don't remember the exact amount, but I do know that it was a few $300 that he gave me. Now, the whole case and point to this story is this man respected and believed in me because I was the only one that he had at that point in time, and he understood what I did for him. And man, this man got a relationship that I'm going to always have, and I'm going to always admire what he did for me, as well as what he's going to admire, what I did for him at the time when he didn't have anything. So this is for anybody out there who really, really thinks that you've got some true homeboys and friends. You're not going to realize who your homeboys and who your friends are until the shit hits the fan and you ain't got nothing. And what I mean by that, I mean nothing. When your back is up against the wall and you are at ground zero and you don't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out. I say this and I keep saying this until I die. If your cell phone has 100 contacts off in it, and you can't go to all of those 100 contacts and get $20 from each one of those contacts, you need to erase every last one of them. You need to erase every last one of them contacts. I see this all the time. People will send me text messages asking to borrow money and stuff of this nature, and they act like I'm rich. I am not rich by far. I'm able to provide for my family and do what I need to do. I've been doing this since I was 13. I started selling drugs when I was 13. I've been able to take care and hold my own since I was 13 years old, and I will be able to do it until I die. So, with that being said, remember who your friends really are, because everybody is not your friend, and everybody do not have your best interest at heart. If there's nothing to gain in a lot of people's eyes, they're not even gonna mess with you. So I hope this story inspires you and motivates you guys. Until I make another video, I'll see you guys again. And by the way, it's almost Thanksgiving, which will be here tomorrow because I'll be uploading this video soon. So happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there. Take care of one another. Don't forget to like this, comment on it. Good comments, bad comments, I don't care. Don't even make me no difference. Subscribe to my page if you already haven't. I'm still the animal, and I'm still doing me, and I'm gonna be doing me until I die. I'm gone, y'all.